seals are good, oxygen's good, just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Star Dock. Except, with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. Most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady. And never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestar Collective space? Fewer regs. A job like this...
You think we'll be done here soon? I hear this is the last dig.
Come on, with me. Count, let's go. Come on, with me. Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
What do we say, Dusty? You make your cut, you get your cut. No
Running through these
exception.
fades pretty
Come
quick.
on, pick it up. Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
Why don't you move over to that big thing you looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go. Dusty, you're up. Grab a cutter and mine what you can. Metal deposits are in that cavern. I'll shout out when I need you.
Glad when we're off this rock. Take care of yourself out there.
How'd they sucker you to join? You're ready, boy. Get back up here.
I'm busy.
Come on. It's time. You're with me. Come on. With me.
Keep moving. Relax. It's just another job. Come on.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Something really messed up about this. Hey, don't look at me.
What are you
I've
waiting
done
for?
my part.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Do you see anything? Dusty. Snap out of it.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
I forgot Explorer was on your application. Must have been slow work when you don't have a ship. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way. Then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened? Easy there, high flyer. Probably just the endorphins kicking in when you passed out. Don't go having an experience on me. You'll walk it off. More importantly, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh. Sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. Will be... Speak of the devil.
Hey, you all... Let's get to this meeting.
Client is here. Let's go. Our constellation contact is on approach.
Wait, the Explorers group? I thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Lynn sure seems to
Half
like
the crew
you.
doesn't believe Earth
Guess she would
exists,
know.
but it's still there.
The boss and all.
Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently.
You fitting in okay? Mining crews ain't the friendliest, but they're good folks.
Supervisor's log supplemental. Still day 2 of Argos Extractor's Vectera dig. Freestar Collective Claim ID Beta 7548 Alpha. As far as anyone knows, this is just another ore run. Vectera's got enough mid-level veins to keep everyone working and not asking questions. I've told Hella everything he needs to know, which is pretty much everything I know. And this is another one of Barrett's special orders.
You got a few more digs to go
He made
before I
good with
feel
the
like
payment for
talking to you.
Kazal, even if it was a bust. This time, I'm not so sure. This place is giving me
You
the
all right?
willies.
Need
I
some
think we're
coffee
going
or
to
something? Got a packet
something.
around here somewhere.
I just have no idea what it
Just
could
trying to
be,
get through my shift.
or why Barrett might want it.
Heller putting that first aid
But
seminar to
those
work on you,
sweet
huh?
Constellation
Hey,
credits
that was
mean
my sandwich.
dig our holes and keep our mouths shut. And I'm okay with that. Hopefully, between Barrett's mysterious thing and the ore itself, we'll be done with this rock in 5 days, when the transport is supposed to come back for
Shifts
extraction.
seem to be getting longer. That's Argos for you. Squeeze every credit they can.
Think
All right,
Constellation
once we
paid
sell
for
that
this
rock,
whole
we
excavation?
can start pack... up.
They're after that rock, that's for sure.
Hey, you did a good job, all right? Argos needs people like you. Now let's go.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new guy found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal, and no Barrett, not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh? That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
Barrett?
Believe the Crimson Fleet. Hey, you get any good hits in? Not every day we get to cut anything other than rocks.
Did you see Lynn? Ran straight at those pirates like... Of course Barrett was being followed.
Well, that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now. Marvelous.
Oh, no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things. Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo? Again? There.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time. Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions? They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector. That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer, with your help. Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception, since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had. See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted. While everyone else is busy playing politics, we're the ones braving the unknown, charting the vastness of space. Without us, the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out. Come on. You're really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take. And you're part of it now. And Vasco, don't let him break my ship. Get that artifact to
We're still in one piece? Hey, I don't know how you... Been in a few scuffs
This attack better not be coming out of our pay.
Lost plenty of friends to Crimson. You in one piece? Good. See? I'm just gonna...
Were you in that dust-up? You know you don't get paid extra for bravery, right?
Captain, I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as... to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no dalliances. In short, no fun. Unless, as strictly defined by Sarah, said deviations, distractions, and dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine vessel, the Discovery-class Starship Frontier, back home in one piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving it back. Oh, I'd kill for some chunks right now. First stop when I get home. But I really need to get better about packing snacks for these long hauls. Some rhubarb boom pop. Maybe some cereal. Irvin always made the best trail mix. Added in little marshmallows for stars. I miss that.
Shields ready. The rest is up to you. Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems, and we'll be on our way. Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines. Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity. A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during turns. Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right. Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed. Let's turn our attention to the shields. Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength. Shields protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, they'll be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it. input, pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear. We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile.
No mercy!
Excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
Grabs in the red! That's all you got?
Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains. Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain. Are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates. arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface. Captain, Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the Lodge with... Be careful, Captain. Alien creatures are often unpredictable. The same banner. They are typically unscrupulous and violent. stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility. pick up too much matter and become over-encumbered. For alarm in the vicinity. I have detected hostile life nearby. Enemy located. Avoid getting shot. You might die. In combat, there is a high likelihood of human death. Your insistence on carrying so many things is reducing our travel speed. I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics and a disregard for personal property rights.
Kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands? Oh, no, you see, we weren't really after Barrett. We're after that ship. Every Crimson Fleet rook hears about the Frontier. That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays. The loot from 100 planets.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship. You're not talking us out of this score. That's, not a bad point. Can't believe this. There isn't any treasure? We've been trailing that old Constellation ship for nothing? Get out of here. Take your robot and your ship and get out of here. I see you all again, you're dead.
We should now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference. Jumping from such a height is dangerous for your endoskeleton. Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
All right. All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We have some people coming in, I can see from the participants engaging here. So we're probably going to give it a minute or two, let some more people come through the doors before we get kicked off. I'll always start off with introductions, of course, this being a webinar on supercharging your income with AI, featuring the one and only Brian Perret. He'll introduce himself. He's quite the amazing talent, and we're very fortunate to have him showcase kind of what his skill set is in AI today. I myself am Andrew Zides. I am the Director of Engagement for, it's a long word, nonprofit. It's called the National Association for Community College of Entrepreneurship, where we help fund, educate, and support community colleges nationwide so that we can help build businesses with students and help economic impact within communities. So it's a really great thing, really awesome opportunity. We are connected with partners like CodeBox that Brian Perret is the Academy Director for, as well as the Verizon Small Business Digital Ready program and many others. And that's kind of where the culmination of today's webinar comes in. So I know if you've kind of joined in, you've seen some of the descriptions around Verizon and how we're partnering to showcase this webinar today. Really appreciate you showing up. I do want to talk just about a minute or two about Verizon, and then we're going to dig deep into supercharging your AI, your income with AI, because that's exactly what everybody wants here, to make more money. Let's be real here. I was supposed to bring out my my moneymaker machine and just flash it in front of everybody. But you know what? I'll save that for the next month's version. So feel free to come back and you'll get some fun out of that. So I'm going to share my screen for a quick second, Brian, and then we'll flip it back over to you. So bear with me as I pull up what I need on my end. And Brian, I'm just going to ask you because I believe the chat's probably no one can chat in the chat outside of like putting their chat into there. Can you see this? Are we good right now? Can you see this on your screen? Okay, fantastic. All right, let me make this full screen and we'll just chat through this for a quick second and we'll get you into the meat and potatoes. All right, so the Small Business Digital Ready program, what I effectively call VS BDR, I like acronyms, it just makes things easier when you have a long word, is Verizon's entrepreneurship portal helping small business owners and entrepreneurs upskill what they need to find success in their business. And that's part of what this webinar is hosted through today. I'd like to talk a little bit about the portal. It's really awesome. If you haven't signed up yet, please go to now. I'm going to put a QR code too as well in a few seconds that you can go in through your phone. You can click on it. You can log in. It's really worth your time. If you are an entrepreneur, a small business owner, and you are looking to upskill what you need to be in the competitive landscape of generating revenue or being relevant, well, Verizon's portal is for you. They have on-demand videos, which is personalized learning to understand everything you need as a small business owner or entrepreneur to find success for your particular business. This includes over 40 on-demand courses and videos around a range of topics that I'll get into in just a second. They also host live and virtual events every single month with subject matter experts, kind of like Brian and I are doing right now, on topics that you need for entrepreneurship. They include networking opportunities. As an entrepreneur, it's always challenging to find somebody who's in the mindset that you are. And so it's really nice to go through the portal, connect with other entrepreneurs, learn a little bit, and maybe there's an opportunity to even co-partner on a business deal. The last thing I do say, because we're all here for money, let's be real here, is Verizon does offer incentives every single year for those that are aligned with their entrepreneurship portal. They fund $1 million every single year in small businesses through 2 grants throughout the year for $10,000. So if you are a small business, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're thinking about becoming one, doesn't hurt to sign up through the portal, get logged in. They'll notify you when they have their grants ready for $10,000. Again, $1 million every single year to people like yourself to find success in your business. Just a couple quick look at some of their on-demand courses, from managing money, online marketing, funding, strategy, branding, website design, you name it. If it's building your business, it's in the portal for Verizon, and that's why this is so effective across the board. This is the QR code I wanted to share real quick. So if you haven't signed up just yet, please do so. I will also include it in the links today as we chat through. So some cool stuff I can share about Verizon that I'll sprinkle in along the way. I'll give it about 5 seconds for everybody just to pull out their phone, click the QR code, have some fun with the portal. Takes it about 5 to 10 seconds to log in, and then you're ready to go. Awesome. So that's it. I'll get the link in chat too as well for everybody. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate you coming today. That being said, Brian, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Andrew. I am honored to be here on this fortuitous Friday the 13th. I hope everybody is having a good day so far today. And let's get right into it, shall we?
Recording in progress.
Okay, confirm you can see that?
We can see that, Brian, yes.
Marvelous. So as Andrew said, we are here to talk about supercharging your income with AI. Who is this person that is speaking to you right now? My name is Brian Perret. I am the director of CodeBox Academy. I'm also quite a few. I feel that right now I am being frozen, but I think I am unfrozen, so I'm back. Educator, I spent 10 years as a developer before coming to CodeBox. I also have experience as an orator, an activist, and a musician. Like many of you, I'm a well-rounded individual. I love tech and I love education. Who do I work for? I work for CodeBox. CodeBox is an organization and we are an ecosystem. I run the academy. I get tech support from our custom solutions division, where we have over 24 developers working right now on real world problems with companies from the size of eBay and Lucky all the way down to entrepreneurship. They provide us tech support, we provide them developers. And I also have the CodeBox Foundation that helps with the mission support. So what we have is we have an academy here where we're able to get tech support and mission support towards our end. Enough about me. Let's talk about why we are brief rundown. We're going to start off with a brief definition of AI, talk about some of the essential AI tools, some you've seen, some you may not have seen. We're going to go over some ways you can use AI to increase your income, both at your job and in side gigs and side work. And we'll talk about some next steps, some things you can do right now to help improve your stay, and also some next things that you can learn, some seminars coming up and some programs that you could go into if you wanted to increase your skill set. Again, one thing I want to note at the start here that this seminar is geared towards the general public. So I'm assuming little to no experience with many of these tools. It will be an introductory overview. Those of you who have a strong foundation in AI, some of this will be overview. Hopefully some of it will fill out your knowledge base. And as I said, avenues for further exploration will be shared at the end. What is AI? Simply put, AI is the ability of machines to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. When we talk about AI, the general tasks that we're talking about AI performing for us are language processing, whether it be text or vocal, taking the words that we're saying, extracting the meaning from them, and responding in kind. Similarly with image recognition, instead of recognizing the features of words or sentences, recognizing the features of images to be able to draw meaning, to be able to draw information from data. And finally, not finally, but also in order to create, use, and analyze complex problems. The computing power of computers and distributed networks allows us to tackle problems that up until now we haven't been able to do. I add the disclaimer at the bottom because it's important to note, though we talk about many of these tools and strategies as using AI, they're not exactly true artificial intelligence based on the definition. For true artificial intelligence also possesses human characteristics such as emotion, consciousness, and I am, and the ability to learn and adapt in an organic manner. Many of the AIs are getting close to true AI. It's arguable whether or not we've actually gotten true AI yet. Now, what is machine learning? Most of the tools that we're going to be using are built on the fundamentals of machine learning, training computers to recognize patterns in data and make inferences. This is the intelligence of the artificial intelligence. And I want to take just a minute or two to go through some of the key steps in machine learning because they inform the basis of each of the tools and strategies we'll be looking at. So whenever we're developing a model, and most of these tools that we're using are called tools, they're called models, they may be called bots, but they're all based on these models. And one of the key steps to any model is adding all of the data. Take all the data and add it into this model, so now we have all the information that we need. But that raw data, does not have meaning in itself. We have to add meaning to that data. And that's what the next step in machine learning is. It's this feature extraction, looking at the data and pulling out particular features. We're seeing numbers and recognizing that that corresponds to temperatures, seeing geographical coordinates and noticing that that corresponds to cities, pulling out this information from the data. That is an important part of machine learning. And then we have to train the model. We say what the feature is, what the degrees are, and we plug that into the computer so that when it sees the data that corresponds to that particular feature, they know how to use it. And of course, we have to test these models to see how close the actual data reaches the model and iterate. It's always a constant iterative cycle. And you'll notice as we go through many of these tools, you'll see a thumbs up or a thumbs down. That is them using the testing to iterate and improve upon their models. Guys, I don't have to tell you, AI has been a complete game changer. the things that we're able to do with these tools are revolutionizing the industries that I'm in and the ones adjacent to me. I'm seeing it affect efficiency and productivity. We're going to go into each of these a little bit deeper in a little while. Efficiency and productivity. It's creating new jobs and new industries that didn't exist before. This is something that happens in innovation. Whenever we get a new tool that's able to address new situations, there are new jobs and new opportunities that arise from it, and you can take advantage of those opportunities. One of the main things we've seen from these tools has been a large increase of creativity or pseudo-creative content, generation of stories, generation of images, video, music. It seems like every week I'm seeing some new video where they're applying AI in a fascinating and sometimes scary way. This ability to look at data and manipulate it allows you to create customized business models to fit your own unique situation. You can use the data to look at financial markets and determine strategies and investments going forward. You can create learning modules. It's even being used in mental health. Actually, some of the earliest pseudo-artificial intelligences were used in the military to identify and treat those who had post-traumatic stress disorder. And AI is a game changer also in income inequality. I added this here because it's kind of it's a concern, it's a warning. These tools are so powerful and we're able to generate so much wealth from them that those who do not have the skills and those who do not take advantage have a risk of being left behind and thereby increasing the income inequality. But by embracing AI now, we can stay competitive, we can maximize our potential, and we can future-proof our careers. Let's go into a little more. What do we got next? The tools. There are all kinds of tools, and in the past week that I've been researching and looking up and updating my data, I've seen so many new tools that have come out. Many of us know chatbots, the standard ones. The first big one was ChatGPT, came online end of 2022, early 2023, revolutionized the way we do